hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Golden State Valkyries in this one as they go up against the Indiana Fever. Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Siniga. Joining me are Brian Banapateni and Tim Sports. Thanks for tuning in. And we look at Golden State leading the series 2-0. So for the home team tonight, this is a must-win.
No doubt. If they lose this one, they're down 3-0. And with how well their opponents are playing, there is no chance they come back from being down 3-0.
So off the tip, it's Golden State. Billings, guarded by Howard. Let's go. And Billings with the three.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Outside Howard. Boston. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clark. Burton with the rebound. Now here's Fagbenle. He's guarded by Boston. Here's the Fever with the ball. It's a three-point game. First quarter play, 1 minute played. Clark with it. Thornton picks her up. Mitchell outside. Clark from deep. Offensive board. Boston. Indiana again missing. Fagbenle from outside. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Yeah, she doesn't take a ton of threes, but Fagbenle makes enough to help space the floor.
Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. Outside. Pass to Boston. Clark. She's covered by Fagbenle. Another miss there by Caitlin Clark.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Puts up a three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Howard. Mitchell. Clark right side. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more.
And that one's good. Hayes.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Now here's Clark. Cunningham with it. Thornton picks her up. And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
And it's Hayes missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A slow start, 5 straight misses out of the gate.
Billings from long range hits the three-point bomb.
They're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Clark. Fagbenle with the rebound.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Here's Burton. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
It's so hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and she still hasn't registered a single point.
12 straight points off with three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days. Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
And it's good for 2.
A great start for her, 4 for 4. She could be in for a big game.
That's what we like to see. I mean, her energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Pass to Burton. Here's the teardrop, and that one drops.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. There's the triple. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Right side, Howard. To halt the run. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Clark can't get it to go.
And you know, honestly, if you're looking for the main reason they're trailing in this game, look no further than her shooting. She's hit exactly 0% of her shots tonight.
Now here's Clark. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. Hayes with it, and it's Howard picking her up. Now here is Thornton. Pulls it. And the Valkyries, another 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Mitchell. All sorts of time. Takes it out to Clark. Trying to get back on track. Valkyries with the rebound.
She has yet to hit a shot this quarter and really just can't get it going.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Burton gets the bucket.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here we go, one-on-one. Jacks up a 3. And the Valkyries, another 3.
When you get someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you got to be kidding me, Tim.
Yeah, she can't miss. Putting on a show.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Turner. Bagbenley with the rebound.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long. They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mitchell. Brianna Turner in the high post. Howard. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
A career 50% shooter, Howard loves the inside looks.
Pass to Thornton. The three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's McDonald. She's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Fever. Golden State with the ball. Here's Burton. And good. Coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
McDonald with it. Got a piece of it. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Valkyries ahead, delivering the blowout. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And for the Valkyries here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Pass to Sims. To the middle. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's McDonald. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Sims. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. In the Valkyries, another three.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here is Sims. Outside Charles. For three. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Here's Powers. Pass to Boston. To end the run. Can't capitalize inside. Charles with it. Powers picks her up. In the Valkyries, another three.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Here's Rupert. In the Valkyries, another three.
It's one of her strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers. She's such a good shooter.
Pass to Sims. Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here is Sims. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Boston. Indiana again missing.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Such a height mismatch out there on the perimeter, and they give up the three-pointer.
2 on none. No one back to stop it. Connects from three-point range.
This team is really winning the turnover battle here. Not in the turnovers themselves, but in the points produced off of them.
Well, that's the key. Not just getting turnovers, but taking advantage of the other team's errors. And that's what they've done so far.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
And forcing turnovers, really fueling their offense.
Extra possessions, they're invaluable. And they've converted those extra possessions, most importantly, into points.
Golden State in total control. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Burton gets the bucket.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
And here's Indiana. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Billings with it. McDonald picks her up. Here's Andalassini. In the Valkyries, another three.
Well, turnover is really becoming a key storyline in this one.
Yeah, sloppy play offensively, and that's put them in a disadvantage on defense, too.
Now here's McDonald. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. Break. Here's Burton. In the Valkyries, another three.
When it comes to the transition game, they are just miles ahead. Big difference maker for them in this one.
Fast break offense is high percentage, and in this game, you always look for easy buckets.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Here's Burton. In the Valkyries, another three.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
And here's McDonald. All by herself. Launches the three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Powers. Out to the wing. And it's Boston missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Fast break points in their favor. They're really pushing the tempo.
And defensively, you've got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back.
Here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Rebound by Rupert.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Here's Burton. In the Valkyries, another three.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Now here's Boston. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Whenever Boston gets a touch inside, most of the time, you can pretty much put up 2 points.
And that one's good. Billings.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Boston. And it's rejected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
You know, it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, high energy plays like that.
So both teams changing it up here. Golden State in total control. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
Mitchell outside. The rebound by Thornton.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
And that one's good billing.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Pass to Mitchell. Tipped. It's stolen by Billings. Here's Burton. In the Valkyries, another 3.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's McDonald. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clark. In it goes after missing her first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 in this game.
You know, she's a lot longer than you think. Clark, very effective around the rim.
Back Benley from outside. In the Valkyries, another 3.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Clark. Pass to McDonald. Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hayes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cans it from downtown.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. Here's Burton. And the Valkyries, another bucket.
They've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
It has. They've done a good job recognizing anytime they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Valkyries ahead. Running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. So it's Indiana now. Mitchell outside, and they double up Kelsey Mitchell. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. And again, Golden State in transition. Let's go with a 3. Burton gets the bucket.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And we're seeing that tonight. So many of their miscues have resulted in easy buckets the other way.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. And it's Tiffany Hayes with the block.
Here's some advice. Do not test the vet. Tiffany Hayes has seen it all.
And here's Thornton. Takes the three. But they'll get another chance. Tiffany Hayes for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Hayes. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now it's time to take another look at that huge swat.
Yeah, you got to bring that postseason intensity. It's so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Pass to Thornton. Back to Billings. Burton. She's covered by Clark. In the Valkyries, another three.
Defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Clark outside. Down low. Here's Boston. Valkyries with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Thornton's shot is good.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Outside Howard. Boston. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
And stolen by Boston. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
Now Mitchell. Clark outside. 2 points. That one goes in.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
Think about Tiffany Hayes. She is putting on a show.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Howard. Clark. Mitchell outside. Here's Cunningham. Covered by Thornton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
And so it's Golden State with it. Watches it. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Pass to Boston. Tries to break her ice. Bag Benlay with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Here's Boston. And she can't stop the run as that misses.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Lets the three fly. In the Valkyries, another three.
She has a lot of points from long range this half. She's taking advantage of a tired defense.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. The layup off target.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly. And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustment to half.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Poke loose. It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Burton gets the bucket.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Boston. Clark. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Such a tough force to contend with. Boston puts pressure on a defense every single time.
For three, Kayla Thornton. From deep three-point range. Golden State gets it back. Tiffany Hayes for three. The shot comes out.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cunningham. Covered by Thornton. Now here's Howard. Takes it out to Clark. Clock at 2. Bag Benley with the rebound. Here's Burton. Drains the three-pointer.
It's nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Clark. She's covered closely.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Boston. The Valkyries pull it in.
This quarter's not going her way. Still scoreless.
There's the three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
We see Kayla Thornton is feeling it. Looking for her shot. Playing with an edge. Scoring a lot tonight.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Here's Cunningham. Out on her own on the break. Tiffany Hayes for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Cunningham. Back to Mitchell. And it's Billings with the rebound. Now here's Fagbenle. She's started by Boston. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great job by Cunningham, working for two in the paint.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. Hayes. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's the three. And Hayes is good for three.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Clark. She's got 6. The 10-footer. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
Trying to battle back, but she's struggling this quarter.
Here's Thornton. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts, and that's a scorching 86%.
Good percentages from all over the floor for Kayla Thornton.
Pass to Boston. Launches a 3, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off mark. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Valkyries on top, opening a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Valkyries with the ball. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Indiana with the ball. Pass to Powers. And here's Turner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Valkyries with the rebound.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around. Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Powers. Blocked. Back to McDonald. Cunningham. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Martin. The tray. Brings it from beyond the arc.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here's Turner. There's the block. And here we go. Valkyries fast break. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Powers. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. And the Fever making a change here.
Lexi Hall.
Outside McDonald. 5 to shoot. Cunningham sets a screen. Again, the miss by the Fever. Here's Andalassini. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Powers. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 right there.
Well, a player that's effective from three-point land. Powers is at home in the paint, pouring that bucket closer in.
Martin. She's covered by Mitchell. And the Valkyries, another 3.
What a performance. Every 3 she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Martin gets it to go.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
McDonald with it. Pass to Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for her.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Back to Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Charles. She's covered by Mitchell. Sinks the triple.
Her three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Outside McDonald. Outside Cunningham. Howard. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Back to Cunningham. Shot to stop the drought. He can't get that one. And so it's Golden State with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Andalassini. And Powers pulls it down. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here's McDonald. Pass to Cunningham. Now Howard. Lets it fly. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Great to see the growth in Howard's jumper over the years. She truly understands the value of spacing.
Here's Andalassini. Good on the triple.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Pass to Powers. Cunningham. Here's Andalassini. Guarded by McDonald. It's good from long range.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Mitchell outside. From 11 feet away. It doesn't go for her.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Here's Andalassini. The Valkyries, another 3.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. And the Valkyries making a switch here. Here's Clark. Outside Powers. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Boston. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
From the arc, the Valkyries, another 3.
She can flat out stroke it from downtown. Look, the defense wasn't bad. She was just better.
A shot by Boston, no good. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Fever. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Mitchell. Looking to end her cold spell. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Here's Andalassini. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Powers. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. And the Valkyries making a change here. Here's Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Howard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
You got to bring your defense up a notch in the playoffs. She takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And Valkyries making a switch here. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. From downtown, And again, Golden State with the triple.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Clark outside. Deflects the pass. Double team on Caitlin Clark. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Boston. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been really easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss, probably.
And she was all alone on that one.
Nice to see Ami here dishing the rock like that. With her height, she gets a different look at those passing lanes.
From deep.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
You're kidding me!
No way.
And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here.
End of the game. Thank you to everyone